I always admired the strong. With Lacuna always so boring, it was natural I felt that way. For some reason, this world's poison, which all the other Digimon fear, has no effect on me. The sun's rays are hot and the breeze is gentle. That's it. I considered befriending a human like the others do so I could fight as a card. Maybe then I could get rid of this pervasive boredom. But I didn't go through with it. If some human became my tamer and they were a weakling and kept losing, it would be less bearable than the boredom I'm already enduring. Hey, you! Hold on. Not a chance. And that's why I'm running away like usual from those fools on the debugging team who keep trying to catch me. You're too slow. You'll never catch me. If you really want to catch me, this became my usual tagline while running away. That's right. There's only one person fit to be my tamer. A person whose name is spoken by all with a tone of admiration. The strongest man across all the land. He's cool and he's got passion. You'd better bring Owen Dreadnought with you. I shout up at the sky. That's right. One day he'll come for me. I don't know what kind of person he is, but I'm sure he's cool, has zero flaws, and is an all-around awesome guy. Once I team up with the world's greatest tamer, I'll finally be free from these boring days. At least that's what I thought. What in the world? The reigning champion, the ferocious Crimson Dragon Blade, Owen Dreadnought, has been defeated. The commentators made a huge commotion. There on the World Championship stage in Lacuna was my hero with sweat on his brow, hanging his head in defeat. The crowd erupted at the crowning of a new champion. Humph! So he couldn't win. Even though nobody was around, I said it under my breath, inaudibly. The person who was the strongest in the whole world was bested, and now someone else holds the title. And I've always looked up to the strongest person, so naturally I should switch horses. It should be that simple. I couldn't shake it, my spirits were down, and I turned my back to the screen and walked away. The wind was gentle, yet another day of boredom. Digimon Liberator Side Story, Debug 16.2, Lizard Heart. A month had passed. The same boring breeze was blowing down the Emerald Coast when they appeared in front of me. Agumon is that. Indeed, this is a new type of Digimon that has been reported to exist in the Obsidian Desert. Hey, where'd you learn your manners? I have a name, you know. It's Elizamon. Elizamon. I have never heard of a Digimon like this before. Given the fact that sightings were reported over a month ago, you must possess resistance to Lacuna's poison. Just like Yao's Sangomon. As he said this, the man turned his gaze upon me like a dragon eyeing prey. Elizamon. I am called Owen Dreadnought. I know, you're the guy who lost the Digimon Card Game World Champion title. I was watching the battle. You went down easily to some guy named Zenith or something. It was pathetic. Hey, watch it. You should watch what you say. The Digimon standing before Owen, Agumon, glared in my direction. Not happy about it? I guess you did lose along with him, didn't you now? Wah! Why I oughta... That's enough, Agumon. But Owen... He turned to Agumon and simply shook his head, then fixed his gaze on me. It seems that you've caused my team members a lot of trouble, Elizamon. You're constantly running away from the debugging team. While he was saying this, he bent down, so as to meet my gaze. I did not like that. Whenever I saw him on screen, he was powerful, larger than life. I thought he would never reduce himself to meet someone beneath him. The debugging team? You're with them? That's right. Upon hearing this reply, my lips puckered up. I was ready to open my mouth and spew out the obscenities that were building up inside me. What a joke! Not only are you not a world champion, now you're just a lapdog for the developers. You're super lame. Hey, the debugging team are not lapdogs. If you say so, old fogey Agumon. Elizamon, why do you view the debugging team as your enemy? In response to Owen, his expression unbroken, I snorted through my nose. I wouldn't say that we're enemies. I just don't want to be captured by those fools with their sweet talk. Lacuna's poison doesn't do anything to me, so they can just leave me alone? That won't do. This is part of the mission. Come with me. Owen Dreadnought had been the sole, undisputed champion. It just didn't feel right hearing him talk about allies, missions, or whatever. The debugging team is just a bunch of boring losers, no? I was tired of hearing platitudes, so I thought I would say something mean. If strength is your concern, then you needn't worry. He was still unfazed. Then, we have Zenith on the team, the current champion. He said the one thing I absolutely did not want to hear. What's wrong with you? You're so lame. Don't you have any pride? I was only attempting to dispel your dissatisfaction. If this Zenith or whoever is on the team, then they're lame too. Humans are all the same, lame and boring and stupid. After I spat that out, I stuck my tongue out at him, spun around, and dashed away. Agumon called out to stop me and gave chase, but his legs weren't fast enough to keep up. Eventually, I arrived in the shadow of a deserted building. After listening for human voices with my massive ears and ensuring I was alone, I plopped down onto the ground. I can't believe it. He's so lame. Owen, the one I had idolized on the big screen, turned out to be concerned with his own team and making excuses. Are all humans like this? They must be. Owen seemed so cool, and even he turned out that way. I could have at least gotten a signature or something before I ran off. I was taken aback at the words that just came out of my mouth. I just realized that I was actually this guy's fan. It's all so boring. 1 week passed, and with each day, more people came to Lacuna. Unlike other Digimon, I was not about to hide the inside of objects or NPCs. So the number of spots where I could lace around without fear of being seen was rapidly diminishing. Hey! It was on one of these days when Owen Dreadnought came to see me. You again? Give me a break already. You really want to catch me that badly? Cool it, that's not why I'm here today. I didn't have to listen to anything from him. Owen was no longer the one I idolized, so why would I waste any time on him? And yet there I was, standing there, not running away. I was so annoyed with myself. Fine, what is it? Last time, you said that you were bored, right? Yeah, what of it? Then come with me. I'm going around Lacuna. Ha! I let out a gasp unintentionally. What are you on about? If I walk around Lacuna like normal, I'm going to get seen by some human. You don't have to worry about that. I put in a request with the developers. There's a program that disguises you to look like other Digimon to regular players. So? They say it was created for when new types of Digimon roam Lacuna. Don't worry, it's not a trap. I couldn't help but shake my head at Owen, who had stopped speaking as though there was nothing left to say. No, that doesn't make any sense. Why do you want me to go around Lacuna with you? You're bored, aren't you? It would be a change of pace. It's something I can offer, and I won't allow anyone else on the team to mess with you. What are you up to? Well, what'll it be? Are you coming or not? It could be a trap, but what he's offering is beyond my wildest dreams, something truly exciting. Finally, a break from this never-ending sequence of boring days. If Owen really were the type to lead me into a trap, at least it would be interesting to try to escape. I started to have a reckless feeling about the whole thing. Fine, I'll go. All right. Wait. Owen said one word and then turned to go, and I scrambled onto my feet to stop him. What is it? You're not coming? No, I'll go. But what about the old fogey? If you're referring to Agumon, he's resting in my D-storage today. So that means there's only the two of us. That a problem? No, it's fine, totally fine. Then let's go. Today we're progressing the main scenario. Hey, quit leaving me behind. I called out to Owen, who was casually striding away. Oh, sorry. If you don't want to walk, I can carry you. What? No, thank you. I could feel my cheeks flushing. If I were to say that this felt kind of like a date, he'd probably come back with, would that be a problem or something? Thinking about it made me mad again. Traveling around Lacuna with Owen was actually a lot of fun, as much as I didn't want to admit it, more so than anything that had happened up to that point. From what little I had overheard from humans talking, the main scenario never seemed that interesting, but after viewing it for myself alongside him, it was grand. It totally changed my perspective, but the best part by far was the battle. Even though it was just meant to be a casual battle between Owen and someone from outside of the debugging team, his precise and impeccable style was as striking as ever. He watched over the battle area sharply, not letting the slightest occurrence escape notice, threading the needle to victory no matter what the opponent played. He was the very Crimson Dragon Blade I had always looked up to. After thoroughly enjoying his battle and returning to the Emerald Coast, bathed in the setting sun's rays, I couldn't say that I didn't have fun, much to my frustration. That's all for today. From now on, don't cause my friends too much trouble. What's more, Owen never showed a hint that he was attempting to protect me or capture me. Is that really it? Don't you have to catch me? Maybe, but today's objective was to relieve you of your boredom. None of this makes any sense. Why was that your objective anyway? Judging by your demeanor before, it seems that I had disappointed a fan. Huh? As I let out a yelp, Owen simply shrugged his shoulders, unfazed. I talked about you with an old friend, and that's what they told me. I'm not interested in fan service, but if I've hurt anyone, I have to make up for it. Oh. I could feel my face heating up. Who's this old friend of his? And is that why he spent the day with me? There were so many things I wanted to say, but none of them could win out over my joy at the fact that someone I looked up to spent his day with me. Here you go. Words of gratitude, stubborn, spiteful remarks. All of them swirled around inside, coming and going. My head was spinning until all that was left was a single, simple question from a plain old fan. Are you going to keep playing? That's the plan. Why? Are you going to try to be the best in the world again? When you won before, you didn't seem very happy about it. Would there be something you want to do or accomplish if you won again? Upon hearing my question, Owen's eyes widened a bit before he looked off into the distance, then slowly spoke. Someone is waiting for me. What? I made a promise. One day, we'll fight on the world stage. That's why I must keep aiming for that place from now on. What are you talking about? Is this guy strong? He's never bested me, and he's probably forgotten about our promise. His expression shifted to one I had not seen before, and I suddenly felt compelled to say something, so I blurted out, So then why are you waiting for this dude when you don't even know if they're going to show up? You're right, Owen responded right away. The setting sun dropped behind him, making his face impossible to read. Suddenly, his D-storage made a beeping noise. After checking the message, he looked towards me. Sorry. Looks like there's an out-of-control NPC nearby. I gotta go. With that, he started walking briskly away. He's always like this. Then suddenly, Agumon started talking to me. He must have come out of D-storage. Why'd you pop out all of a sudden, old fogey? Can you quit calling me old? Point is, Owen is that kind of guy, always staring off into the distance. Even I don't know if he's looking into the future or the past. And I'm always there by his side. Then why are you with him? Isn't it obvious? Agumon put on a wry grin. Because I enjoy battling alongside him. What do you say? If you were to go chase after Owen right now and become his card, you could fight alongside him too, you know? Huh? You're making it so obvious. I couldn't bring myself to say as if I'd fall for that anymore, because I did want to fight alongside the Crimson Dragon Blade. I wanted to look on from his side. But if I were to say I wanted to become a card, Owen may not show it, but he's a softie. He won't say no. I might take your place, old fogey. What? Hey, come on now, Agumon shouted in exasperation as I dashed off after Owen, catching up with him and climbing up his back. Owen looked at me, perched on his shoulder with an unsurprised expression. It's decided I will become your card. You better play me right. Not that I need to tell you of all people that. You got it. With that, Owen kept on walking with me, riding his shoulders, not breaking a stride. Good grief. Maybe with that unruly little lizard around, maybe Owen will change. Agumon's quiet muttering from behind did not escape my ears.